And it is time for a new Loudmouth Tim live stream. Since Archie Luxury had his Wednesday night live stream a day early, I'm doing mine tonight in place of his. I'm just waiting for more viewers to come on. Oh, don't mind this thing behind me here. Some stuff is getting moved around in the house, and I was told that this will be in my room temporarily, whether I like it or not. So, okay, whatever. So, how's everyone doing today? We've had some news this past week. This whole coronavirus thing, boy, they're really harping on that, aren't they? And making the stock market crash, and then all the Democrats say, "Oh, see, it's Trump, it's Trump." You know, the stock market crashed because of Trump. No, it's just a whole bunch of people getting all carried away with this whole virus thing, and it'll come right back up. It's just a little dip and bounce for the whole virus. We have one viewer on. Hey, viewer, who is it? Type in the comments there on the side so we can communicate. And the next big thing that's happening right now is this whole Democrat primary election thing. They have to go around and kiss everyone's butt to get their votes, to get their delegates to be the nominee that will ultimately lose to Trump. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And I find it really humorous and annoying, this whole thing where they say they are going to suspend their campaign when they realize they got no chance of winning. And I've read about, why do they say suspend their campaign? Like they have any chance of coming back and succeeding. And it's a whole legal thing about, well, they have to pay off all their campaign's bills and so forth, and try to collect as much more money from their donating, their donators as they can. Well, whatever. Why would anyone donate money to someone after they have suspended their campaign? They should just be honest and say, we are ending our campaign. For legal reasons, we have to say suspending, but really, this party's over. We ain't going to win, and we just realized that. So it's done. Now, what's happened recently is this whole big thing, the Super Tuesday, the 14 states all voted, and Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden are the two who are going to be competing with each other for the nomination. This Elizabeth Warren, get out now. You got no chance of winning. And Tulsi Gabbard, you got one vote so far. Ooh, boy, yeah, you're gonna pull it out somehow in this last 35 states and win. No, you're not. So what does that leave? We got Joe Biden and we got Bernie Sanders. And neither one is going to beat Trump. Ain't going to happen. And I noticed something. This Michael Bloomberg, after he blew $500 million of his own money, which for him is just a tax write-off. That's all this is. Don't let them fool you. He's going to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to support Joe Biden, I think he said. Now, here's my question to you. In 2016, the Democrats made this huge fuss about supposedly Russia was helping Trump to get elected. And now Bloomberg, a Democrat, says he is going to spend a lot of his own money to help Biden get elected. Well, how is that any different? That sounds like outside interference to me, but it'll never be looked into because it's the Democrats helping the Democrats. So, there's no story there that they want you to see anyhow. So, we're going to watch this dog and pony show, this Chinese fire drill continue to unfold. And ultimately, whether it's Sanders or Biden, they're going to lose to Trump. And I also predict that Trump will win with at least 400 electoral votes. Ain't no way Trump's going to lose. Oh, we're up to 2 people. Hey, 2 people, type in the comments over there. If anyone has a webcam or is on a laptop, you can join me on the live stream. Here, I'll put the link in the chat box here. Let me highlight it, right click, copy, and paste. And hit chat. There it is. Click on Ayod Meskin. You promised me. Oh, okay. Please tell me all about this Ayod Meskin. How has Trump betrayed the entire country? Oh, what's this here? Also, want to put a comment on my thing. Okay. Someone come on to the click the link there I just posted. Someone come onto the channel here and talk to us all. Tell us how I have it wrong. Tell us how Trump isn't going to win another 4 years. It'll be a whole lot easier than trying to follow along a little bit of text here in the side window. You got a laptop? Are you on a phone? If you're on a phone, open up your Chrome or Safari browser, type in this chat link here, and you can join the conversation. StreamYard works that way. You can't be on a cell phone to start this live stream, but you can join on your cell phone to put your 2 cents in. Ayod Meskin. Trump has betrayed the entire country. Yep. Trump lowered the unemployment rate to the lowest numbers in over 50 years. How dare he do that? Trump has got more employment numbers for Black people and Mexicans and other minorities. Yeah, that's no good. We can't have everyone having jobs here. A lot of people did not win the popular vote and got elected by the what do you call it? The electorate, electoral college. Yeah. Isn't that something there? People knew Hillary Clinton for many years, and she still couldn't get elected when Trump, an unknown, got in the race. Now, what does that say? Hillary Clinton was that bad of a choice. Now they do Trump. That's right. Now they do know Trump. He's going to be, I don't have to, I'm already a 2-time Trump voter. Say, what? Trump's only run for office 1 time. Yeah. Well, he's going to run again in November, and, he's going to get voted for me again. So if you want to be like Tim from loudmouthtim.com, you'll vote for Trump. Now they do. Yeah, they do know Trump now, and that's why he's going to get elected again. People were standing in line for blocks on end for 12 hours to vote him out of office. Well, in all the liberal cities, I'm sure they will. Every college student who is on a protest of some kind will do that. In San Francisco and in pretty much all of California, he's not going to win that state, but don't worry. He'll be all right. All Fox News like? Well, I'm not trying to imitate Fox News. I'm saying what I think. I'm going to watch 2020, and I'm going to enjoy this. The Democrats going to be on. You know what's the funniest thing to me? There's nothing the Democrats can do without raising taxes. And they all say they're going to raise taxes in one way, shape, or form or another. Back when that Pete Buttigieg, whatever his name was, he had the idea to give everyone $1,000 fixed salary per month. And he said he would toll companies to pay for it. Not a tax, but a toll. Well, when you said that, you might as well quit running right now, because that ain't going to work. And Ayod Meskin, growing my views, it hasn't done too much for me here. I'm really putting out quite a few videos here, and I'm not getting a lot of new subscribers. Keep an eye on it, though, because what option do you have? You got to keep trying, right? I got to throw a whole bunch of videos up against the wall and see what works. What is the one that lights off? Which one gets public, and which one takes off and gets some attention over here? Oh, let's see. Anyone who we got 2 people in here. Who else is on? I'll post the link again here so you can see it. If anyone wants to join me on the chat here, feel free to click on this link, and I'll bring you on the window here with me, and you can give me your 2 cents on what you think is going to happen. Oh, I can hit show. Let me hit your button here. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Democrats have done all they can to hold back a lot of things. This whole impeachment thing, okay, how do I take this off of here? The whole impeachment thing that failed to impeach Trump, that was not an impeachment. When they had the vote in the House, that was just a list of Democrats who don't like Trump. That's all that was. They didn't get one Republican vote. Maybe they had one. And then in the Senate, like the one Mitt Romney wanted to be a traitor and he voted with the Democrats. But even then, they didn't get a simple majority, much less 2/3 vote to impeach. So that's like it never happened. Democrats took their shot and they missed. And now, the floodgates are open. Trump's going to take over and do things and get a lot done. Now all we have to do is get Republican majorities back in the House again and keep it in the Senate so things can get done without the Democrats saying, oh, we don't like it that way. It's not, whatever. Shut up, because you obviously want the whole country to be destroyed. So, All right, let's talk about something else here. We get a few more people on the channel. No one wants to come on the channel? Come on the channel here with me. Let me hit this button here and see what happens. I hit the 2 people button on here, but there's not a second person. I need to get someone to come on the stream with me. I posted earlier today that I would have a live stream. I thought I would have some more people on. We have 2 right now. We've had a high of 3. That's not very good. What's this here? Ever heard of SDNY? No. What is SDNY? When Trump is out, they'll put him in jail. Nah. What is SDNY? I don't think it will. If Hillary Clinton didn't end up in jail by now, then there's no way Trump's going to be in jail. Southern District of New York. Okay. What about it? Hey, Miskin, click on a link. Do you have a webcam? Or are you on a laptop or a cell phone? Do you have a cell phone? Get in your cell phone and type in this link into your web browser and come on the channel here with me, and you can tell me all about it. Tell us all what I'm doing wrong here. You can even cover your face up on the thing if you don't want to be seen on there. Because it's so hard to have a channel going here with just a little bit of typing. Let's see what else is new. That's about it. I have to go back to work Friday night. No, Friday daytime. I have a weekend of work, so I'll watch the Archie. Well, he's not going to be Archie Luxury. He's going to be off on his trip for a few days, isn't he? Well, we'll see. See what happens there. I'd like to do more in the show here, but I'm not getting any cooperation. I'll carry it to the 15-minute mark. That's 1 more minute here. If anyone wants to join me on the stream, come on. If not, I'll just end it at 15 minutes. Okay, Ayad Meskin, here's a question for you. Bernie Sanders or Joe Biden? Archie is going on a trip. That's why he did his show Tuesday night instead of Wednesday night. Ayad Meskin, Bernie Sanders or Joe Biden? Who do you think should win, and what's one good reason why? What does Sanders or Biden do that the other one cannot do right, in your estimation? Who are you voting for, Ayad? Sanders or Biden or Warren or who? Oh, coming up on 15 minutes here. Well, I'll keep it running. Bernie Sanders. Oh, a lot of people can change America. Doesn't mean it's going to be a good change. Sanders wants communism here and socialism. That ain't going to work. Hillary Clinton could have changed America. And boy, are we glad, we're lucky she's not in office. She is out. She's over. Well, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy this dog and pony show. This Chinese fire drill we're going to have all spring and summer. It's going to be Sanders and Biden. Vote for me. I can do what he can't do. And the other one's going to say, vote for me. I can do it better. He's not going to do it right. The people in the middle decide. What was it? Who was it? Mitt Romney back in, I think it was 2012. He said 47% of the people vote Democrat, and you ain't going to change your mind. 47% of the people are going to vote Republican, and you ain't going to change your mind. It's the 6% in the middle that make up the deciding factor, that make up the difference in the vote, and then someone gets elected. I heard it on the news today. I was listening to the ABC News in the car while driving my Tesla Model 3, and it was saying how for this whole Super Tuesday in the elections, people were undecided voters. They were talking about how some people had just finally decided in the last few hours or the last day or two who they were going to vote for. I had my mind made up 3 years ago. Trump in 16, Trump in 20, Pence in 24, Pence in 28, and maybe another Trump in 32 and 36. Well, I don't know. What Trump has been doing ultimately helps me. See, I am, how do I explain it to you? I'm a future upper class person. However, circumstances have got me in the mid-range of the middle class now, but that's not who I am. I'm working and investing and thinking and figuring, and I'm steadily progressing in my fiscal situation. So even though I'm not, in the 1% now, I'm working that way eventually. Right-wingers are all for the oil and gas companies. I don't care about the oil and gas companies. Here's one thing I should really be clear about. I'm not an environmentalist. If solar and wind farms, do less polluting, fine. What I'm really interested in is, do I save money? And paying for electricity for my car is a whole lot cheaper than paying for gasoline. So I save money. Plus, a Model 3 is a really good car too. I've had mine now for 43,000 miles. It runs really well. It's fast. And it's not even the performance model, and it's fast. Well, I don't think I'll be Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates. I'm not saying I'll be in the 1%, but definitely above average. So I drive around to some areas where I used to live, and I see people who I knew 10, 20, 30 years ago, and I see how they have, for the most part, not improved their education, not improved their job and income situation, and are still living the same life they lived 20 years ago. Me, I had hard times for many years. There was a lot of years I would get my paycheck in the mail, and I would look at my list of bills, and I'd say, okay, which bill ain't getting paid this week? Most survive by credit cards alone. Yeah, a lot of people do. I have, I forget the exact numbers, but it was some significant percentage. I've seen news articles about this. Some significant percentage of people could not put together $400 or $1,000 for an emergency situation. Me, not a problem. Got that. Got more than that. I'm nowhere near being rich. I'm a long way from being rich. But I'm also a long way from the way things used to be. I think you have to have hard times in life to appreciate money and how to invest and learn and get better jobs and do things better for yourself. 75% of Americans don't have enough money saved to stay 2 months without an income. Yeah. Oh, I would say probably even more than 75%. I could do that. Might be a little rough, but I could do it. You think you were going to go up, but I've seen this before. Well, you got to keep trying here. You can't just say, oh, I'm never going to amount to anything and not even try. So I'll do it again. Ayod Meskin. Ayod, how come you don't come on the live stream here? Come on the video with me here. Are you on you don't have a webcam? Well, you all gotta, take your shot and do the best you can. And we're at 21 minutes now, and only one person is on. I'm really disappointed because I pre-announced this thing. I gotta do more advertising on some channels to have a lot of subscribers and get the word out and get people to come in here and populate the channel. All right, I'm gonna shut it down here pretty soon unless you have anything else to say here. Any other final comments here? Because we're at 21 and a half minutes. Quick, type fast, hurry up. Back to your earlier comment. Right-wingers are all for the oil and gas companies. I'm not. If oil and gas companies can't compete in the global market, then too bad for them. I haven't bought gasoline for my cars in almost 2 years. Everything you save now will go down the drain on hospital bills. Not as much as most people. I'm a veteran. I can go to the VA hospital. And they do charge some money, but not like a regular hospital would charge. Let's see. Let me tell your future. If it were up to Republicans, okay. You got me there, Republicans. You think you are going up, but it's all some weird tax cuts. In 10 years, you will face serious health care problems like we all do at that age. Well, that certainly is a possibility. I hope not, but, you got to wait and see how you're doing in 10 years. The whole tax cut thing never meant much to me. I suppose, you're saving 2% of your taxes. Oh, whoop-de-doo. My situation is not that I have to worry about 2%. All right, well, I must say I am disappointed. We've only had one person on. Thanks for coming on, though, Ayod Meskin. I appreciate someone coming on here and contributing a little bit. We need to get some more people on the channel here. I was looking on my YouTube studio today trying to figure out how do I put on that announcement of an upcoming show like what Archie has on his when a live stream is coming up that evening. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. I just put it in my discussion chat, and I'll go in there and I'll delete that when I get down here. Tim, seriously, after 50, it's all hospital bills and no work. And those two will catch up with you like no before. Okay, you have no camera. Okay. Do you have a cell phone? Does your cell phone have a camera? And do you have one of those old flip phones? Well, get a camera, Mexican. Next time I do a live stream, you can come on a live stream with me and you can talk to us here. Oh man, we're up to 3 people now. Okay, second and third people just came on. Type something in the chat quick. I was just about to end the show here because we've got one person on. Tell Ayod why Trump is going to win and the Democrats are going to lose in November. Hey, Evil Z, what's up? Oh, you came on just in the nick of time here, man. I was just about to shut down the show here because we've had like one person on. Hey, Evil Z, I'm going to post a link in the chat. So if you want to come on the channel here with me and talk, you can do it. Here it is. Click on that. Or if you have a cell phone, type that into your web browser on your cell phone, and it'll bring you right to my chat channel here. Longshoreman. Oh, man, Longshoreman. Hey, how you doing there? I just put up a link here to the chat channel. If you want to come on the show with me, you can click on that link or type it into your cell phone's web browser. I'm doing okay, Longshoreman. I've had one person on here for over 24 minutes, and he was telling me how Democrats are going to win in November. And I had to point out the reasons why he was wrong about that. I have my stream here at an unusual time tonight because Archie is off tonight on his trip to whatever he's doing. He had his Wednesday night live on Tuesday night. Anyone want to come on here with me? Evil Z, Longshoreman. Ayod said he doesn't have a camera. But yeah, I'm doing okay. If you go back and watch the start of the stream here, I was talking about some other stuff. I've been busy here at home. This thing was moved into my room temporarily because stuff's getting moved around out in the rest of the house, and I was told it must be here temporarily. I said, okay, whatever. Other than that, things are all right. I'm off today. I'm off tomorrow. Got to go back to work the next day. So just taking it easy. Getting a few things done around the house here. You don't have Evil Z. You don't have a camera. I don't think Archie's in Singapore. I think he's still in Australia somewhere. He said in his Tuesday night channel. You know what I don't get? We're here. We're doing this. A lot of people from Archie's channel subscribed over here and are watching, or they at least know about it. Yet I have few, if any, people coming out here with me. I don't get it. It can't be for a lack of video quality. I don't talk about watches, so maybe that's it. I gotta keep throwing stuff up against the wall here and see what sticks, you know. Make that one video that really breaks out and gets a lot of attention. That's what I gotta do. Did I see the Oscar-winning movie Parasite? No, I haven't, but I heard it was actually pretty good. I need to download it or something and see it. Actually, I'm glad you reminded me about that, Ayod Meskin, because I thought about it when they had the Academy Awards, and I just kind of forgot about it since then. That was what, South Korea? Or where did that movie come from? I forget. I have to look it up again. I forget what that movie's even about. But it was enough. So I heard about it, and I said, okay, well, if it's that good, maybe I'll watch it here and see what it's all about. The last time I saw a foreign language movie was back in 2005 when Kung Fu Hustle came out. And I went to see it in the movie theater, and they had English subtitles across the bottom of the screen. And that was good enough to follow along the entire movie with. It's the evening, so I get the peach-flavored water for the evening. Jaya Neagle, a local supermarket chain in the area. The Southern California Ralph's equivalent. Okay, anyone have any other comments or anything? Because I'm glad you guys come on here, but it's kind of quiet. I had invited Clive on once, but he never answered me back. And all the other people that Archie has on his show, they just talk about watches and stuff. I don't even know who they are, really, for the most part. What's this here? What were your favorite cartoons TV series growing up? Oh, the Looney Tunes cartoons for the most part. Whatever was playing on Saturday morning cartoons. You ever notice any old cartoons like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd? They were blowing up big bombs full of sticks of dynamite, and they were blasting shotguns all over the place. And you never heard about any mass shootings then. Why do you think that is? Because kids were taught discipline, and they were kept in line. Nowadays, all the liberals, we must be sensitive, we must be accommodating to what the kids want to do, we must let them think they can have their own way. Yeah, and you see what you get here. Thank you, liberals. You don't have to admit you're wrong. It's pretty blatantly obvious at this point. Nowadays, for cartoons, I will watch Rick and Morty, American Dad, Family Guy, and Squidbillies. You ever seen Squidbillies? It's all on Adult Swim. I don't watch a whole lot of other TV. Gold Rush, maybe. Flipping Vegas reruns. The Ant and the Aardvark. Yeah, that was classic 70s and 80s Saturday morning cartoons. Ant and the Aardvark, Pink Panther. What was that one? Tooter the Turtle. In the early 90s, it was Beavis and Butthead. The Comedy Central has their Adult Swim time late at night. I've seen that Black Jesus show advertised, but I've never watched it. I watched a lot of South Park for many years. I remember way back when Beavis and Butthead was on, they would show the same episode over and over for weeks at a time, it seemed like. Or maybe the same 2 or 3 episodes. Adult Swim is made from Ted Turner's TV network in Georgia, and he's a Republican. Do I have relatives or friends in Montana? No. Don't know of anyone out there related to me. Don't have any friends out there that I know of. No one in Montana, Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Kansas, Oregon, Washington. Don't know anyone out there. So if someone in Montana said, I actually drove through part of Montana once, Ayod Meskin, and I have video of it here. If you go over to my website, www.loudmouthtim.com, home of online video, the longest running web series in the history of the internet. Go on to my website, loudmouthtim.com. Click on the green web shows tab on the left side of the screen. I have it up on my second monitor over here. Go down to episodes 74 and 75, The Ride, Part 1 and The Ride, Part 2. The Montana part would be in The Ride, Part 2, episode 75. I had sold my old 1971 Plymouth Valiant, which had a completely built and awesome drivetrain in it. The car itself was a rusted-out piece of junk. And I advertised it on a car website for that kind of drive kind of cars. And I said, I'll drive the car to you anywhere in the country, trying to get this thing sold. And a guy called me up. He said, okay, will you drive it to Idaho? I'm thinking, oh, man, Idaho. Yeah, okay, if you're paying for the gas money to flight back, yeah, I'll do it. And so he said, okay, and I said, okay, and that was what happened. I took a long time to drive across, I think it was South Dakota. Hundreds of miles of those wall drug signs. I was so sick of it by the time I actually got to the place. Couldn't really enjoy it. Well, Montana, I'm sure, is nice. It's way out of the way up in the middle of nowhere. But cold, snow, being way out in the middle of nowhere, not my thing. I really enjoyed living in Los Angeles. And where I live here, near Pittsburgh, I'm near the city, but a little bit away. So it's suburbs and stuff. Close enough, but not too close. And living in LA, I just thoroughly enjoy that also. You live in Europe. Okay, I see. You're over in Europe. Montana's, I'm sure it's as good a place as any to live. if you want to be out in the middle of, on the hills and mountains and country and stuff, yeah. Where I live here, I feel it's a good spot for me. I would not. I've seen when I would drive across the country, when I drove to Los Angeles and back each time, I would be driving way out through the middle of nowhere on the interstate highways, and you would see some house like a half a mile off the side of the highway out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm thinking, man, why would anyone want to live way out here so far from anywhere? Maybe some people like that, it's just not my thing. Your fantasy is to own a ranch in Montana. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. I have that movie on my computer. I've watched it once a while back. Yes, I know which movie you're talking about. That was back in the mid-70s, early to mid-70s. That movie came out. Well, if you want to see some actual video of Montana, go onto my website, loudmouthtim.com, and click on episode 75, The Ride, Part 2, because there is actual video in Montana. I had stopped at a gas station in Montana, and I got out of the car, and I was looking around with the camera, and there was, blue skies and hills and mountains, and when I was doing that, I had just clicked the button to turn off the camera, and some guy there said, you enjoying that that Montana blue sky country? I said, well, I'm just passing through here, so I tank up the car with gas and keep on rolling. Those mountain scenes were all shot in Montana. Yeah. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. How old are you, Ayod Meskin, roughly? In your 30s, 40s, 20s? Let's scroll back up here. Evil Z. Oh, I'm using the wrong mouse. Evil Z, are you still here? Longshoreman, are you still here? For many episodes of my show, there was the introductory 48-second, hi Evil Z, introductory video sequence, the intro trailer. There was a piece of video showing a long stretch of highway with a trailer truck coming in our way. And I don't remember if that was Montana or not. You'd have to watch the actual video, episode 75, and then go to a later episode. Let me scroll. Let me click on one here briefly just to see if I can give you a number to look at. I have to look over top of my monitor. Let me turn down my sound, and let me click on one here and see if I can give you a number to look at so you can see the video I'm talking about. I will go to episode 100 here, and I have to watch it briefly. I'm watching the video over top of my laptop here. Well, is this video one of the versions of the introductory trailer that has that in it? I don't think it is. No, it's not. Okay, let me try a later one. I think it was around 120 or so. I changed to a different video sequence. If you go on to the orange site information tab, it shows in there the entries. Yeah. Video trailer number 3 began at episode 139. So let me click on I'll click on episode number 132, the mini bike. And that should be one that has the intro sequence in it that you can check and compare. I think it is. No, I don't. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, episode 132, the mini bike, where my friend Scott managed to crash the mini bike while driving in a straight line. start playing episode 132. And at 12 seconds into the video, to about 16 seconds into the video, there's a piece of the open highway there, and I think that's Montana. I'd have to watch episode 74 and 75 again to know for sure. But look at episode 75, The Ride, Part 2, for video of Montana, and click on online video episode 132, and at 12 to 16 seconds into the start of the show, the intro trailer shows that highway scenery I was telling you about. Bowser, what's up? Oh, boy, I'm glad you come on here because it's been dead in here. Ayod's talking to me, Evil Z's talking to me, Longshoreman's talking a little bit. Bowser, hey, here is an opportunity. Let me close this video out of my main monitor. Here is an opportunity for you. Come on here, join me on the live stream chat, and tell Ayod Meskin why Trump is going to slam Sanders or Biden in the November elections. Let me click the button here. Yes, I have seen Napoleon Dynamite, Ayod Meskin. Bowser, if you want to click on the link there, click the link here and I'll add you to the video chat here. And thanks for coming on. Archie has that thing, Bowser. If you look on his channel in the hours before a show, it'll show you at the bottom that this show is going to start at a certain time. And I was trying to find out today how to do that on my channel here, and I couldn't figure it out. Napoleon Dynamite. I remember reading about when they were trying to find a location to shoot their film, they had made a long list of reasons why a place would allow them to shoot the film there. Ask him what? What are you saying there, Bowser? Ask who what? I posted. Do you have a cell phone or a laptop or a webcam? If you do, you can click on this link, put it in your web browser, and you can join me on the video chat here. Archie always calls you Bursar. Why does he say Bursar? It's not B-U-R. It's Bowser. Like Bowser, like Sha-na-na Bowser. What do I think of Napoleon Dynamite in Preston, Idaho? Well, the movie itself was okay. I don't have any problem with the movie, but that country out there, it is just way too far out in the middle of nowhere for me. I could not live there. I wouldn't like it myself. Well, that's just me. You know, if people like it, great. You know, it's just not my thing. I want to be closer to the city. When I lived in LA, that was nice. There's no correct pronunciation. That's the joke. Boozer, Bowser, Bursar. Yeah, I don't know how he gets Bursar out of it. Boozer, Bowser. I can see that. You're heading home from work. It's 5:45 p.m. in California. Oh, are you anywhere near LA at all? Southern California or further north? Well, you know what, Ayod, you ought to get over here for some kind of a United States America tour. Get over here, rent a car, and just cruise. Get on the highways and drive some more. Go through Montana, go through Idaho, go through Wyoming. See it all. I remember driving home in LA traffic in the evening. Oh boy. If you're on a wrong road, it could be bad. Let me think of any other movies I could think of that would show that part of the country. I guess not Cannonball Run. Each time I went to LA and back. Well, you could do that, I suppose, yeah. Or you know what? A bus. A Greyhound bus. And that's probably the cheapest way to travel, too. Either a bus or a train. And Amtrak, I look at Amtrak and see if they have tracks going across that part of the country and just go back and forth and back and forth. Or Greyhound bus, if you don't mind being on a bus there. You can stop and get out and look around a little more too while you're doing that. 5 people. Hey, who's the next one that joined up here? Thank you for joining the channel here. Wow. For the people who just joined recently here, Ayad Meskin was telling me why Trump's not going to win, and I was telling him why he's wrong. Trump's going to win, and probably with at least 400 electoral votes. This whole dog and pony show with Biden and Sanders and Warren, yeah, that's just entertainment for me right now. Oh, here, the people who just joined, I want to mention this to you too, in case you don't go back and watch the start of this video. Way back in 2016, all the Democrats were screaming and throwing a fit about how Trump was elected because of all kind of Russian interference helping him. And now we just had this Super Tuesday, and of course this Bloomberg dropped out because he was not going to get elected no matter what. And he said he would help Biden get elected. Now he's got all kinds of hundreds of millions of dollars to throw at Biden to buy all the advertising to try to get him elected. And so how is that different? It's Bloomberg doing it, not Russia, but Biden is going to be helped by a whole bunch of other money buying ads and stuff. So how is that different? Yeah, it's not Russia doing it, but still, it's the same thing that's happening. So I don't think that's a good idea. 5 people watching to 3, they must have been Democrats who left. Well, anyhow, all right. We're pushing 46 minutes here, 47. So, okay, we have to do a show sometime and plan it out a little bit better. I have to announce it further ahead. When I'm in the Archie Luxury, oh, what's this? The first, sir, you got to come on. Yeah, all right. Oh, the first guest. What up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I do hear you.
Hey, I'm heading home from work. This is
Ah, I see. It's the video starting and stopping.
Yeah, you were saying earlier how I'm in LA and this is pretty much rush hour right now. But
yeah.
luckily I'm on the bike. So my 2-hour commute usually takes about 40 minutes.
You said a 2-hour commute?
Well, it depends if, if there's accidents or construction or something. But yeah, when I take the car, it's 2 hours.
Oh, man.
On the good day, maybe an hour, 10 minutes.
Yeah. Your phone's kind of breaking up some, but I heard part of that. Yeah, I know. I used to be in LA.
Yeah.
I would see people on motorcycles would just go between the lanes or go down the side. And even a little scooter that only goes 30, 40 miles an hour, that's better than going 10 miles an hour in traffic.
Yeah, it's funny. During rush hour, you see the mopeds on the freeway sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Traffic is so slow, you can ride a moped on the freeway and get away with it.
Yeah, the cops ain't going to catch you because they're in a car.
Yeah, sure.
Unless it's a motorcycle.
Let me let you go. I gotta, put this stuff away.
All right, have a good one. For a minute. All right, we had a viewer here. Have a rye bread with smoked meat sandwich at Cat's Delicatessen. Only reference to smoked meat sandwich I know was from Jeremy, the owner, the pro gamer from pureownage.com. That's PUREPWNAGE. Pureownage.com. It was a pro gamer web series. It began in 2004, ran for 19 episodes, and the videos were really well made with their own music and everything. But the people involved they got depressed because a cast member got killed in a car wreck, and things went downhill. Then they had a 1-season, 8-episode TV series back in about 2010. And then in 2012, they did a fundraiser to make a movie, Pure Ownage the movie. And I think it was in, it was 13, May of 15 or May of 16, the movie actually came out. And the movie was all right. PureOwnage.com. PurePWNAGE. Okay, thanks a lot, Bowser. Thanks for coming on there. Have fun with your ride home there. You know, pass up all them cars with your motorcycle there. Oh, yeah, that was nice. We had someone on there. Oh, boy. A little bit of progress. Progress is progressing. Next thing you know, we'll have 8 people on. Huh. All right. Well, people, anyone else got anything to say? Or type about or whatever? I keep my main PC's mouse like it's this laptop's mouse, and it's not. But let's see. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night. Maybe we could do it again tomorrow night. I have a video I filmed over a week ago, and I have not yet edited it together. So maybe I can do that between today and tomorrow and get that up sometime soon. That would be my episode 190. I went through some of the old areas I used to live in, and I showed how things have changed over the years. It was my winter driving episode. It's one of the things around here in the wintertime, you have a lot of cloudy, overcast days. And if I'm going out to areas I used to live in, you can see where I used to be. See, I was driving my old beat-up car 15 or 20 years ago, and I was in these areas for whatever reason. Okay, what was my job situation then? You know, how was my money? And it was always bad. See, I was somewhere between broke and tragically broke. You know, here's the kind of broke math I used to have to do. I knew by trial and error and a lot of careful measuring, say, for example, the car got 18 miles per gallon. I had $7.36. Gasoline was, we'll just say round numbers, $1.50 a gallon. So, okay, $7.36 gets me this many gallons of gas, will get me this many miles of driving. And is that enough miles of driving to get to work every day this week, to get the next paycheck, to keep living on like this because, you know, the job sucked and it didn't pay very well? That's the kind of broke math you have to do in situations like that. Yeah, weather sucks. Pittsburgh wintertime. We're having an early spring. I'm seeing a lot more birds around. I saw my first robin of the spring February 11th. We have a robin that actually knows to come to my bird feeder in the front yard and eat seeds. A lot of robins don't do that. They look for worms and stuff and bugs. So I have a big, fat, seed-eating robin in the front yard. But anyhow, I have to go through this video and cut it together and make an episode out. It'll be episode 190 at the website, loudmouthtim.com, and I'll also post it here on the YouTube channel. All right, I think we're all set here. We got 53 minutes and 30 seconds so far. Thanks, everyone, for coming on. I got to find a way to advertise. Tim, did I watch the Howard Stern show? Yes, I did. I used to listen to it in the car a lot. I still have the Sirius app on my phone, and I listen to it once in a while on there, too. I should listen to it more because he may retire here when his contract is up in a couple of years. Do I know Crazy Elliot Often? No, I don't. Never heard of that. Is that someone on the Howard Stern show? I used to listen to the show a lot more often than I do now. And it's not that I don't want to. It's just, you know, I'm doing this and doing that, you know, and it gets lost in doing other things. Oh, yeah. Evil Z. My biggest aggravation with the wintertime around here, we'll have snow, and they'll put down a whole bunch of road salt and make an absolute mess out of the roads. Then we'll have warmer weather, and the snow mostly melts away. And then we'll have a day or two of some halfway decent rain, and the roads will get washed off fairly clean. And then that night, or the next night, we'll get below freezing weather, or we'll get a little bit of snow, and they put out road salt all over again. I hate that. Beetlejuice. I've seen him on the Howard Stern show, and didn't much care for him, either good or bad. He was one of the characters on there. That was about it. I think about that Artie Lang. Boy, did he ruin his life getting all drugged out. His nose is all screwed up now from his drugs. The Iron Sheik was a wrestler. Yeah, I remember him. One other thing, he was on Howard Stern's show one time, way back a long time ago. And I remember one of the lines he had said on the show, he was talking about his Greco-Roman wrestling before he was on Worldwide Wrestling Federation, whatever it was. He was saying, we have Greco-Roman and they have great guns. I always thought that was funny. You had to understand the whole conversation he was in. Talking about people, I guess he would fight before he was famous wrestler, Greco-Roman and then guns. Artie Lang's nose. Yeah, he really messed up his nose. Yeah, it's all screwed up. Well, he wants to play around with drugs. That's what drugs will get you. I don't know how he hasn't died. Well, the drugs he's been using for so long. I'm just reading down the list of comments here. I need to have a better format here. I need to have a better. I had a list of subjects to talk about, mainly the politics today. We got going on that for a while. Anyone who came on to the show here in the last 20 minutes here, watch the first 5 to 10 minutes, and you can see what I was saying about the whole political thing and this whole Super Tuesday and the elections and, how it's not going to work. Yeah, Artie Lang, he had a good deal going for himself, and he screwed up with his drugs. And who was that else? That Tom Sizemore. He was getting into movies and stuff, making some money, and he'd rather be on drugs all the time. So, well, that's what drugs will get you. Nothing good. Yeah, well, I started off with a subject, the whole political thing and how Trump's going to win. But that only carries you for so long, especially when you're sitting here and talking to yourself because no one else is on. Yeah. Well, another thing, Archie repeats himself over and over and over. He'll say the same thing for 20 minutes straight. Me, I'm not that much of a repeater. At least I hope I'm not. Well, we got into different subjects here. We talked about the whole Montana thing and a few episodes of my show that show Montana and other stuff. It's just kind of changed as we went along here. All right, well, we are at 58 minutes. I want to get moving here. We'll have to try again and do better next time. And we need to get a whole lot more people on the show. I'll try to announce it earlier on my discussion thing. I have to figure out on my channel, how do I make it show that there is going to be a live stream tonight? I have to figure that part out and see how to do that. Because Archie does it on his, and he uses the StreamYard like I'm using, and he has the YouTube channel like I'm using. So there's got to be a way to do it. Yeah, there's a lot of channels on YouTube where people just do repairs on stuff. And I've seen that too. I've seen some very obscure channels. And, how does this guy have 80,000 subscribers, I've seen, how do they have all these people watching them here? Like, they must be. I never go on Instagram. I never go on Tinder. I never go on Snapchat. I never go on anything else. Maybe that's part of the problem. Well, my laptop battery is down about halfway here. Okay, let's see. We're still halfway there. Okay, 59 minutes and 18 seconds. I'm going to close it up here. And we'll try it again. I'll have to do better next time when I have a longer list of subjects. The whole political thing now, the coronavirus thing, we talked about that too. Then we have some other people on here too. So, all right, it's, Yeah, Archie's he has this insane personality. Me, I'm more laid back, and I'm just whatever. I'm like this. How you doing there? But that doesn't make for entertaining viewing. We have to get going in the conversation here. Then it's better. Me by myself, I'm just back here. Well, what's up? Yeah, this, that, whatever. Not the thing entertainment is made of. I got to work on that. YouTube is either crazy personality or skills. I have crazy thoughts, attitudes, and ideas. But as I talk about them here, it's a very cool, laid-back style, and that's not entertaining enough. I have watched other channels, and I've seen what they do, and I'm like, okay, I can do that, or this and that. A lot of my videos I make are short videos on my channel about different subjects, and I try to keep it short and to the point on those videos. All right, we're at 1 hour. And I didn't think I thought we'd be done 10 minutes here. I'm at 1 hour. Okay, we're at 1 hour and 37 seconds here. So enough for today. Thanks to everyone for coming on who came on. And we'll try it again, and we'll see you next time. Why do they say we'll see you next time? I can't see you in here. You can see me. So some of us will see other people here next time. All right. To drive tours of Pittsburgh. I couldn't care less about Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh sucks. All the sports teams and concert places and stuff, I couldn't care less about Pittsburgh. I never go to any of that stuff. I know what you mean. That's an idea. Thanks for an idea there. But, yeah. All right. All right, we'll try it again here sometime. We'll see us all later on. Thanks, Evil Z. Get a webcam, Mayo and Mexican. You can come on here and tell us about politics next time. Okay, click and broadcast button, and now I have to click and broadcast button again. Here it is.